Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading. Okay, so let's see. What do we have for Sagittarius? What does Sagittarius need to know? Alright, what does Sagittarius need to know? Shoot. Bear with me, small hands, big deck does not mix very well. Keep it or leave it. And keep it. Keep it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Side message. Keep it or don't need it. Don't need it. Okay, this one, keep it. Don't need it. Side message. Keep it or side message. You're giving me both answers. Which one is it? Side message or keep it? And just for clarification, I'm not doing side messages now. I'm not going to start doing those until the beginning of next month. After I have a routine. Like in the swing of things for how I have my readings on here. What else for Sagittarius? What does Sagittarius need to know? What does Sagittarius need to know? Okay. Come on. Take that one and goes. One more patch. Let's see, this was here, this was here, this goes here. Okay, like I said, okay, apparently those three are not a maybe, but definitely belong out. Which one? The side method. Wait. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what do we have for you, Sagittarius? We have Journey, Ten of Water, Ten of Air, the Scribe, the Queen of Water, Eight of Fire, Queen of Air, and the Child. Alright, so your current energy, you have the Journey. You want to start something new, but you're complacent where you're at. You have different roads opening ahead of you, but nah, I'm good. That's too much energy. That's too much work. I can't commit to one thing when I want to try everything. It's like you have like 5 different paths in front of you, and you want to walk through and down all 5 at the same time. Sag, please pick a struggle, pick a lane, pick a lane, pick a lane, pick a struggle. With the energy of this card, you don't want to do that. You don't want to stay stuck where you're currently at. You have big plans of what it is you want for your life and your future, and you don't want to wait, but at the same time, you don't want to make a decision of which road you're going to head down first. It's more of, I want to try everything and see what happens. Whatever works, works. Whatever doesn't, doesn't. That's the kind of energy you're on right now, Sagittarius. That's the kind of time you're on right now. Like, let's see. As far as the energy around you, you have the Ten of Water. Go with the flow and trust in your intuition. Make sure your ego doesn't get in the way or block you from future success. You may have someone around you who's acting as a wise counsel in the sense of this is their energy and they're advising you to move in a similar fashion. Like, if this relates to someone around you, they can be... One other thing is that they could be someone close to you in age, calm, respectful. Someone you may intentionally seek out for advice, even though you may already know what they're going to say. However, if this isn't another person, I'm hearing it's you trying to match energy. Like, if this is another person and this is just the overall environment, it's more of you're trying to match the energy around you. Even though your current energy is a little bit all over the place, there's something around you that's calm, centered, well-grounded, emotionally stable. It's a place that requires you to think before you speak and present yourself in the best of light. Like, you're mature, you know how to handle your business, you're not one to act off impulse. I'm hearing even though you do. That last part may not apply to all of you, but it do apply to some of you where y'all are quick to act off impulse. Especially if someone makes you mad, you are quick to act off impulse. Either someone makes you mad or says something you don't want to hear. Next, you have the Ten of Air. Usually a spot shows what your strength is, but in this sense, it's more of showing where you fall short in a sense of your weakness. You're not willing to change an ideology, meaning the way you think, the way you perceive the world, the advice you're being given, you're not taking it to heart. Like, you hear it, but you don't understand it. You don't reflect on it and how it may be true. Or even better yet, if you're being given advice, you say you're listening, but it's going in one ear and out the other. You're more focused on how others perceive you. So if the majority is perceiving you one way, but this one person over here is telling you something different, even though they're right, you don't believe they are, simply because the vast majority is telling you something different. Social media is telling you something different. The influencers you may follow is telling you something different. And you value their praise, you value their acknowledgement, you value You value their version of you because it validates how you already see yourself. And again, this is showing up as a weakness because even though that one person that's trying to talk to you, that's trying to correct you, that's trying to offer you advice, it can honestly have to be more than one people, but because you're not one to change, you're not one to hear it, you're having a slow time with bettering yourself in the way that you want to. I'm also hearing that, yeah, Spirit's just repeating yourself on that one a little bit, that you're not heeding the advice you're being given. Now, as far as your present circumstance or situation, you have the Scribe. You're taking down notes on a biased opinion. Okay. Sagittarius, please do not shoot the messenger. Do not come for me because you're getting information from an unreliable source. And being closed off to actual valued information. It's more like instead of taking the words of all those around you to figure out what makes sense and what doesn't, you're just focusing on people, you're just focusing on attention, you're just focusing on influencers that validate what you already think is true. You're focusing on biased opinions that aren't presenting the full facts or information, just giving you what sounds good. And you're taking it all in like it's fact, but really it's not. They're just telling you what you want to hear. Something they know you'll think is true. Okay. Now, according to Spirit, there are 3 courses of action you can take based on the current energy. Ooh. Now, 4th path may present itself to you depending in the near future, but like I said, these are 3 main choices that Spirit sees you taking based on the current energy that's presenting yourself right now. And the first one being the Queen of Water. Usually the Queen of Water is someone who has depth and emotionally intelligent. But with this path, I'm hearing you are a shallow puddle of water. You're choosing to pay attention to with this path, you're choosing to pay attention to the superficial and not doing the work to go deep within. I'm hearing failure to understand why things don't go your way. Now, if this last part is you, you're wondering why you're the one. You're wondering why you're the one that's constantly being abused or mistreated, talked down to like you don't belong. But how can you not when you have everything that's being asked for? But again, when I said earlier, you're paying attention to the superficial. So if you think you have everything that someone is asking for, that may be true on the superficial level. But see, but you lack a lot of depth to you, in a sense of what is your goals, what is your aspirations, what is your reason for doing what it is you want to do, and if that's your reason, if so, what's the plan of action to get to where you want to be? I'm hearing these are the things that you're not thinking about. You're just going with the flow, and whatever happens, happens. The next path or course of action you need to take, you have the 8 of Fire. To walk bold with confidence, as someone who is recognized, someone to be adored and admired because you got it all. People see your dreams and want to help you make them come true. But be wary of those that just want to stand in the glow of your spotlight. I'm hearing that we're a one-man show. So guy or girl doesn't matter. But Spirit is saying that if there's others around you that wants to help, great. But at the end of the day, it's all about you if you choose to take this path. Your fortune, your fame, your effort, your motivation, your determination to get things going. And the last path or course of action you can take would be the Queen of Air. The Queen of Air is someone who separating their emotions from a problem and looking at the straight facts. What is working, what hasn't been working, changing the way one thinks to achieve better results. If plan A didn't work out, then revise it and move on to plan B. Take what works and get rid of anything that hasn't. Try again. Fail again, see what went right this time and what went wrong and why. So basically with Queen of Air, it's more if you're moving in steadfast moving in one or more directions, and taking note of everything that's worked in your favor and what hasn't been. You're not so much as focusing on the fame and attention, more so on which ones are getting you the results that you want, how fast you're seeing those results, and the positive responses you're getting back from it. So with the Queen of Air, you're sitting down and doing the work to get things moving, get things done. 8 of Fire, you're going over that one. This is you standing in the spotlight, embracing the spotlight, accepting help at the end of the day, using your motivation and determination to get things done. Where the Queen of Water, you are shallow, you are superficial, and you're focusing on the physical aspect of what it is that's required to get to where you want to be, and not so much as the inner work or the inner work you need to do, as long with the effort you need to put forth to reach your goal or goals. Last but not least, no matter the path you take, what you can expect for for the upcoming weeks. You have the Child. It's like the Child is usually filled with innocent wonder, uncorrupted, and view things in a more optimistic light. But with you, that's not the energy that's being picked up. It's more of the reverse, where you're being more realistic about your goals and the places you want to be. It's like you started all the way up here, all the way up to the ceiling, but you're paying attention to the outcomes you're getting, and now it's kind of like you're lowering back down closer to the floor. You have lower expectations. You're becoming more, I can't even say realistic, more pessimistic as things don't work out, and a sense of you're better off not trying because it's not getting you anywhere. Okay, so let's clarify this spirit to see what exactly is going on and what else Spirit has to say. I don't know, that can't be the end of it. Usually Sagittarius, from what I know about y'all can be a little bit all over the place, but at the end of the day, y'all are still a go-getter no matter what you have to do. Y'all are still go-getters. So let's see. Let's clarify, please. Let's clarify, please. Let those fly, really? Let it go. Okay, you know what? Oh. Don't have to tell me twice. Okay, do not have to tell me twice. Let's see. Let's see where Spirit wants the cards. Wait. Water or air? Because I'm hearing both. Okay, Ten of Water, but it relates to Queen of Air as well. Okay. Wait. Queen of Water or Ten of Water? Because it could take either. Okay. These were side message. Okay, so excuse me, Sagittarius. That was my error. I need to stop talking to hear more clearly. Let's see what you have. For the Ten of Water, you have patience and planning. Ten of air, intuition. For the scribe, rest and rejuvenate. Firm foundation for the Queen of Water. The Queen of Air has partnership and alliance. The Child has victory and success. Okay, so I knew that could not have been the end for you. Okay, so let's get into this again. Let's see. Patience and planning. This is for your action card. What you require is a lot of patience. I'm hearing you're adapting to your audience. So for those of you where this is not a person, this Ten of Water is not a person, but the environment you find yourself in, you're trying to move in the energy of someone who's mature, self-controlled, emotionally stable. Like, even though you're all over the place with the path you want to take, you're trying to move in this energy. And it might be tiring for you. It may also be a little bit frustrating, but with patience and planning, you're being advised to stick with it a little bit longer. I'm hearing there's power in silence, there's power in remaining patient and staying and committing to the path you've taken. Plan it out to see the next steps ahead. Don't just wait to see what comes. Think 3 steps ahead and plan accordingly. Only you decide your fate. If there's somewhere in particular that you want to go, then make sure you know the way and the steps you need to take to get there. For the Ten of Air, being clarified by the intuition, Spirit is requesting for you to trust your intuition. Right or wrong, stop listening to the voices around you and start listening to your own instead. It's time to call upon your inner wisdom and see what you have to say for yourself. See what you have to say for yourself and make the best choices. So in a sense, if what people are telling you is not matching up with what's actually going on with you or around you, look to yourself. What does your intuition say about your life circumstances? What does your intuition say about your job? What does your intuition say about your family? What does it say about your friends? What does it say about your future? What does it say about your past? Stop looking towards others for what they have to say and their input, as that may be confusing matters more, or filling your head with lies and illusions. Only you can see the truth of the matter. Trust your intuition to guide your way. With the scribe, you have rest and rejoice. See, this is more of a mental card. I'm sorry, not rest and rejoice. Rest and rejuvenate. With the blue border, it's still a mental card. This is time to rest and refresh yourself. I'm also hearing self-reflect. Because I said with the scribe card, you're taking down notes or listening to someone with a biased opinion. Either unclear or untrue information. You're being advised at this present time to take a pause, reflect. As you are resting and just taking, I'm hearing just taking a break from life in general. This can be unplugging from social media, keeping your phone on do not disturb so no one bothers you, just so you can get back to you and pay attention to what's going on with you. And if your current life circumstances is not lining up with the advice that you've been given, it's time to, in a sense, hit the reset button. Because right now your mind is crowded with so many thoughts and ideas, but the moment you just pause, take a breather, relax, allow your mind to become clear, and the pieces will fall together more swiftly and with ease, instead of you struggling to make sense of what the fuck is going on. Now, for the path that has the Queen of Water, still hearing shallow as a puddle, spirit. You have firm foundation, clarifying Queen of Water. With the red border, this is a call to action, an action card. I'm hearing you need to set firm boundaries, not just with yourself, but with others. You think you've got it all going on, but if that's the case, how come nothing goes right? You see the results of your actions are piss poor and you're wondering why. Set clear boundaries. I'm hearing for those that just want you for your skin, for those just okay. So for those that just want you or keep you around because of physical attraction or any benefits that may come with you, it's time to set clear boundaries. Avoid getting hurt by learning when to say no. So some of you, since you can be being taken advantage of by either one or more people around you, with this Queen of Water being that you're shallow, being as though you're coming up shallow and superficial, you think that you're right in a matter, but Spirit's saying to avoid being taken advantage. Alright, I'm just gonna say it as clearly as possible, like as clearly as I hear it. If you choose to go down this path and stay exactly how you are because you don't want to change, you're being advised to set clear boundaries and a sense of protection. If that means cutting people off, you cut people off. If you have to tell them no and even get aggressive about it because they'll feel challenging you on your decision, oh, why can't you do this? Why can't I have that? Oh, it wasn't an issue before. You may have to show your power and your strength to get them to back down. Whereas when it comes to yourself and you do want to make a change away from this and go down this or this, the second or third path, you're still going to need the firm foundation. That being said, to do the work to actually make physical changes, whether it be how you dress, how you walk, how you talk, how you carry yourself, how you treat yourself. I'm hearing you think you're top shit, like not top shelf, top shit, meaning you know you have piss poor qualities, but at least you're at the top and not at the bottom of the and at least you're at the top of the barrel and not at the bottom looking but ugly. Like, I don't know what Sagittarius I'm talking to, but y'all are very superficial, keeping things on a physical level, and then but that's for those of you who you're following this path or close to following this path. Whereas the third path, Queen of Air, is clarified by partnerships and alliances. With the purple border, you may be receiving advice from your, like, as you're revising your plan, as you're engaging in trial and error, you may be receiving advice or noticing things from your, or noticing, alright, you may be receiving advice or you may be noticing synchronicities from your spirit guides, letting you know that you are on the right path. For some of you, this can be more in the physical realm, where you may meet somebody that can benefit you as you're going through trial and error. This whoever you may meet can give you a deeper insight into what it is you're doing wrong and what it is that you can do to make sure things go right. So even if you start off by yourself, as long as you're putting the work in, you may meet somebody that can help boost your efforts. Now, with the child here being clarified by victory and success, it may take longer than you think. So if you have the expectation for something to be a couple of months, be a couple of weeks, it could be a couple of months. Or if you have the expectation for something to be a couple of months, it could actually be a couple of years. Anyway, there will be some success in the plan that you want for yourself, but I'm hearing you have to put in the effort. Your spirit team can only do so much and guide you along the way, but you have to put in the effort to do the actual work to get to where you want to be. You're being advised not to lose your childlike wonder, because that's what keeps you going. That's what gives you your spark. The moment you allow yourself to fall victim to pessimism and doubt your own capabilities, failure is an assured success if you allow yourself to become pessimistic and give in to your doubts and fears. So yeah, even though it may be hard, Spirit is advising you to keep your head up, keep your hope, keep your optimism, and keep that same level of energy, the same level of energy of like, yeah, I'm the shit, I'm the boss, I can do this. Keep that same level of energy. Just put in the extra work. Okay, Sagittarius, that is what I have for you so far. I hope you enjoyed. I do hope you enjoyed the reading, and if you did, please do like and subscribe, as there will be more videos to come. With that being said, I will see you in the next one. Bye, Sagittarius.